what was interesting, Eric had that debate with Joe Biden, and I heard the recording.
Right.
I mean, isn't that something that should be harnessed, a force against the reptilians?
No, you're dead. Come on. You're jumping around with your mind. Okay. That's like a 5-year-old kid saying, "Oh, gee, Dad, I saw this, outer space movie, and that let's just get a shotgun and shoot them all." Dad's going to go, "No, son, it's not quite like that." Okay.
Okay.
It's not, even though you saw the movie or whatever. And so, yeah, Rebazar had set it up to where he was on stage with Biden and Trump and whatever and doing the funny stuff, because it's all funny. He is showing him potential. It's not really so much about the United States or the presidency. This is what Eric doesn't get. They're just using that as a metaphor. Okay, they got to use something that he knows. So they're just using that as a metaphor. Yeah. So in other words, he has huge potential. See, the idea, what is the real idea of the presidency? Why are people voting for this person? Because that person is telling them that he's going to do good, he's going to help them, he's going to make things better, just like Trump and his red hats. He didn't do shit. Everything got worse. It always does. It's all a lie. Okay? He's a freaking idiot. They're all idiots. But what is the idea of the presidency? To do exactly that. To do something good for humanity, for others, to forget yourself and take part and do something good. That's the idea. And they're just using the presidency as the idea, not the two knuckleheads on stage that don't give a shit about anything, because they're bought off by the elites and the cabal. I already know that. I was a Secret Service. I've seen all this stuff, unless everything I experienced since I was 18 is an illusion. But I've seen them destroy people, kill people, bought up, and just so many awful things. And then when 9/11 was going to come along, I already knew about that. I already knew about the COVID. I stepped back from the government part of it. Still in the ISSS, on the real side, multidimensional seers with the real guys, but not the government stuff anymore. Screw it. Screw them. They're freaking idiots. I got so tired of them. But I learned a lot, learned what not to do. But again, you can't base things on one experience. And the thing is that it's going to take him years to even recognize or realize what that experience meant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's thinking in his mind, "Oh, I'll be president. Okay, have fun. And then what? Then what will you do?" There's a good movie with Robert Redford. I'm assuming you know who Robert Redford is.
Yes.
It's an old movie. It's probably 80s, I'm guessing. Could be 70s, probably 80s. It's called The Candidate. And he's running for office. And, because he's a good-looking guy or whatever, and his dad is prompting him on, just like Daddy Bush prompted Junior on, who was really stupid. Okay, but he got in there because Daddy Bush was president before, so he got in there. But anyhow, so in this thing, in this movie, the basic idea is his son goes through different things, like city council, mayor, whatever, I forget. Anyhow, just goes through it, and finally he's running for governor or president or something. And he wins. And then basically, if I remember right, the movie, it's been a lot of years, he's sitting on the bed and he goes, "Okay, what do I do now?" You think Eric has a plan? Do you think he has a vision? Do you think he has a purpose? No.
Well, his purpose seems he just wants to spread the new you.
Well, yeah, that's good. That's good. And it is. It's good. And that's what it's about. Yeah. And that is the whole idea, is spreading the new you. So in other words, it's more so the idea on stage, because see, I'm assuming from what he said and whatever he does, he's a popular gamer, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See, he's on stage. He's the stage guy. And so he has a lot of connections that can do that. he can connect with people and do that. So if that's his idea, that's a good thing. And he will, little by little, he will pick this up. I see it. So I'm in no rush to chase him because, it's just like, when you first have a child, a baby, there's no rush to get him to walk. It's going to take 6 months to a year. So you just play with the baby and this and that, and he sleeps most of the time, okay? Because the awareness is out of the body. It can't operate that body, so it stays away from the body, so the body sleeps. That's what's going on, all right? But eventually, it gets to the point where the kid tries to walk. And so the parents come over and start to help him, but they kind of wait till he starts to show that he wants to push up and try to walk. And then the parents come over and help him. So that's the idea, But in the meantime, like right now, Eric wants to be funny and go back and forth. And yes, he does want to try, but I'm trying to get him to the point to where, we don't need the interference. Let's have some fun here. You're wasting time. But if they want to do that, I just stick them out in the play yard and say, go do it until you get through it. That's up to you. I'll be here. But, until you just have some consideration, just go to the play yard. Go make noise. Start banging on things, whatever. The thing is that if you want to become involved, I've realized I've done this so long, so many years. And the best thing is just to let them go through it. All you can do is say a few things if they don't get it. Let them go through and just say, when you're ready to be cool, okay, we can talk. But if you want to hang on to these old ideas and say this or that or whatever, every moment is new. Always start new. And let the other stuff go. And until you can do that, then you're just going to talk about the old stuff, and it's just going to become drama, and that's all you're going to get. And it's going to start charging up feelings and ideas and confusion, and you're never going to get through it. It's just going to keep going, and believe it or not, it goes on for lifetimes. We have things with us, with other people, they never get resolved. Things in creation never get resolved. It's just better to let them be. It's like trying to go out and dust the world. It ain't going to happen. You're not going to be able to get every piece of dust away. You're not going to be able to get rid of every mosquito that bothers you. No. So the best thing you can do is, let it go and just go do what you do. You see? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be able to handle it. And each person has their own world. You have your world, I have my world. And then that's how it is. But if you want to go there, it's up to you. And you will learn from that. But what you'll mainly learn is what not to do. That's what you're going to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually you wake up to it. It's like, you know what? I spent all this time with you, and you know what? You're the same. Everything's the same every day.